At Toyota's national sales event, we've got great deals that go the distance on our winning lineup of 2021s, including Camry, Venza, RAV4, and more.
Spoken like a champ.
Make a fast break into your Toyota dealer today.
Where'd you get that air horn?
I keep it in my purse.
Current offers end September 7th. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Toyota. Let's go places.
Open minds on cosmic lines. To call in to future episodes, the number is 1-833-703-0424. The show is recorded live the second and fourth Sunday of every month. Please subscribe to Alien Theorists Theorizing on YouTube to watch it live, or patreon.com/Alien Theorists Podcast to watch on demand. Cosmic channels are open. We're live.
I'm Brayton.
I'm Zell.
I'm Dan. And I'm Andrew.
All right, just like that. We're not even no pre-show today. Oh, they hung up. Never mind. This is fucking call wait. Oh, no, they're back. All right, here we go.
Hey, they're back.
Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Oh, what up, dude?
What up?
This is Eric from Washington State, man. Fucking Bigfoot country.
Okay, Eric, thanks for calling.
Yeah, man. How are you boys tonight going?
Just starting this. Going well.
Right on. So, I just have a little short story, of a possible triangle sighting. I'm not too sure because I only saw it for like literally 5 seconds.
Let's hear it.
So back in September 4th, 2020, I was driving down Highway 9 entering Lake Stevens Frontier Village area here in Washington, like I said. And there was 3 perfectly spaced pale lights, you know what I mean, along a section of Highway 9 where there's no roadside lights. And the oncoming traffic, like the way I was looking out the passenger side window of the car, it was kind of odd. Like, there's no way that those reflections could line up. Anyways, it was kind of odd. Like, there's no way that those reflections could line up. Anyways, so I'm staring at this thing. I'm trying to get my dad to stop, but he just keeps cruising because, we're trying to get to work. So trees kind of blockade the area where I'm trying to see this thing, and right when it clears again, it's gone. There's just no lights at all.
Weird.
And that's pretty much all I had, it was just a really quick thing, and it could be anything, who knows.
But you said you thought it was like a triangle shape?
Yeah, because like the 3 pale circles of light, like they were white and they were perfectly spaced out. And it was about 80 to 100 feet, let's say, above the housetops. Because it was where I was looking off to the right side of Highway 9. It's kind of a residential area.
Right.
Yeah, so it was just a little odd. I could have been mistaken. It was 5:13 in the morning, just waking up. It could have been anything. But I just thought it was kind of odd, and it kind of burned in my memory,
Yeah, any sound or anything else of note besides just like the fleeting glance of like what looked like a triangle UFO?
Not at all. Like literally nothing. I'm going across the Highway 9 trestle, Highway 2. So where Highway 9 and Highway 2 kind of connect, you can see a broad spectrum of the skyline of Frontier Village, and I can basically see the neighborhood where it was at, and there's just nothing in the sky or above the houses or anything like that. It was very bizarre.
Weird.
Were the 3 lights like in a formation? Were they like in a plane, or were they like I don't know, like horizontally wise? Like how were they spaced out?
Yeah. So the 3 lights, they were horizontal and they were steady. Like they were not moving as we are traveling, and the speed limit on that road is 45 miles an hour.
They didn't look like they're moving. It looked like it was hovering in like the horizon.
Yeah, like, okay, so the direction this highway goes, it neighbors a neighborhood, you know, and above those houses where it was just sitting, and that's the only word I can use to describe it. Because as we were moving, that's what makes me cut out the oncoming traffic, because these lights, they were steady, they were just staying
That was
above
probably
these
not a
houses.
smart move, I think.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know. That's I mean, it was weird enough that you made note of it, and so it was. I don't know what it could be.
Yeah, exactly. And again, it could be anything. I have early mornings, right? So, yeah.
Well, we're gonna go with aliens on that one for sure, because we can.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
Honestly,
the
I just
button.
wanted to give a shout out to you guys and say you're doing an amazing job. I love listening to you.
Hey, thanks,
Going through my
brother.
mundane week. So,
We appreciate
alrighty,
it.
man. Cheers. Fucking hell, Nazis out there.
He
Brady's
is.
gonna find it.
So
I know, buddy.
Peace.
all us. That's what you gotta do.
I mean,
wanna
I
hear
feel that though. I see a ton of weird shit when I get up for work in the morning, and I don't know, I'm probably tired. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna keep doing my
You just
thing.
don't want to
Need a
admit that
coffee.
you've seen something weird, something that might
It
be a little
happened
scary.
like a lot of time when I was up north, because we'd have that big sky and I'd be out on the highway, like, and it's just a straight line. So you're looking at the exact same horizon. It feels like forever. And I'd see like shooting stars and weird shit, and I'd always be like, "What the hell was that?" But same thing. Hadn't had a coffee, so I can't trust my judgment at that point.
Yeah, sure.
Probably shouldn't even be driving.
Yeah, probably not.
I was walking into work like Bigfoot's like reading a newspaper on a bench outside your building.
Just
There's
growl
like
at him.
UFOs flying all over the place and whatever. And you're just like, okay, just coffee.
Yeah, just coffee first.
Big gulp, say, see you later.
Well, see you later.
We got someone on the line here. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Yo, what is up, guys?
Yo, yo, yo.
What's his up?
What's your name? Where you
Hey,
come
Bringing the energy.
This is Josie from Newport Beach, Orange County, California.
Woo, damn, thanks for calling. Nice weather, I'm sure, down there.
Oh, dude, it's hot as fuck. It's not that cool.
Too hot. Too nice, you're saying.
It's all right. You know, I won't complain. You know, I've heard Canada has some pretty crazy weather.
Forest fires and winter. That's what it seems like lately.
Oh yeah, that's what I've been hearing. But hey, what are we talking about tonight?
Whatever you want. You got a story, a theory, a question? No holds barred.
All right, hey, buddy, I actually I have a. I'm gonna call it a UFO story for lack of a better word.
Nice.
This happened 2015, summer of 2015, over here in Newport Beach, California.
Ready?
So this happened with me and my uncle, and I actually put him on you guys. He's an ATT fan now, so I'm pretty sure he's either listening right now or he's gonna hear me tell the story. But so this happened around. What's up?
Nice. No, keep going. You're good.
So this happened around 3 a.m. during summer. I don't know the exact month, but around 3 a.m. we're walking home from a friend's house, and I was sober. My uncle, I think he took a couple bong hits, nothing crazy. Walking home, right? And as we're walking home, oh man, the sky started to light up like white. Like you could stick your hand out in front of you and you wouldn't be able to see your hand because it got so white. And like it started to glow really slow, like you guys know like tubes, like on a tube amp or something, how they kind of take a while to like
Yep,
to get to glow.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was going on, right? And like it got so white, and then like a flick of a switch, it just turned off, and you'd hear the loudest fucking boom. It sounded like an explosion, just boom. And oh man, we're freaked out. We fucking ran home.
No kidding.
It was pretty
yeah.
pretty intense. And yeah, like you know, I got home. I'm laying down in bed. I'm texting my uncle like, "Hey, that shit was wild, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm pretty faded. It was pretty scary." And like maybe 10 minutes after I'm laying down, you can hear the jets. You can hear jets in the sky. And we have Boeing, and like down the street from where I live, and it was during summer, so we also have air shows going on. But I don't think the jets would be going off like that late at night, to be honest.
No.
Or that early in the morning.
Yeah, so I'm thinking there was some crazy going on.
Some crazy. Give us your craziest. What do you think? Let's get wild on the theory.
Dude, I'm being real with you. I think we win this UFO taking off.
Yeah.
That's what I think. You know, it was
And maybe
fucking bright.
the bang was it either like, you know, that's breaking the sound barrier or something.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like, do you think it was leaving?
Dude, I think so, because like you can hear the jets and you can hear the same, almost like a similar boom, but nowhere near as loud as the fucking light.
And then shortly after, it seemed like there's some other aircraft in the sky. Something.
Yeah, like you can hear them. They sounded like jets, the ones that do like air shows and shit like that. And yeah, like that was probably like 20 minutes after we ran home, and I was like already in bed, and you could hear the jets like in the sky. It was pretty crazy.
I mean, 20 minutes is a good time, because you think about that, like if you saw this in real time and you know they're popping up on radar, 20 minutes to scramble jets, like that doesn't seem out of the question to me.
What the fuck? And then you get the jets up.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you book it home and then hide with your fucking head underneath the blankets. I would do the same thing.
That's the right thing to do.
They can't hurt you when you're under the blankets.
Nope.
Everybody knows that.
Dude, it was fun. I'm being real with you, it was terrifying. I've always wanted, you know, I like sci-fi stuff, and I've always wanted to experience something, but once it actually, you see something weird, that is fucking terrifying.
I bet. I want nothing to do with that.
Yeah, and I posted it on Facebook, and I was trying to see if maybe like our newspaper or something say anything about it, but nothing. I didn't see nothing about it.
Nothing. So summer 2015 UFO. If anyone in the area, Newport Beach,
Orange County area saw light and a giant bang.
So you said you posted that on the Facebook group or on the public Facebook page?
I think on his Facebook.
Oh, just my Facebook page. Like I just wanted to see if anybody saw anything or heard anything on my personal page, and yeah, I didn't get nothing.
Weird. Yeah, genuine UFO right there, I would say.
Oh, but it was fucking terrifying, man. But you know, ever since then, never saw anything ever again.
I'll make sure to keep those eyes on the skies, and if you see something else, call back.
Oh yeah, 100%, fellas. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you guys have a good one and stay safe with the fires up there.
All right, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for the call.
Bye.
Right.
2 UFOs kick it off tonight.
That'd be an interesting one, because that's a loud bang, and he's hearing the jets after that early in the morning. It does, like, on paper, that's suspect.
Especially, like, you'd think other people would be coming forward to that same experience, too. If you heard the loud bang of jets flying over, like, that's... First part sounded, before, you know, running into UFO and extraterrestrial theories, like, the first description sounds like an airburst meteor. Like, you have a bright over there, and then it pops, and then whatever. But if there were jets afterwards, whether or not those are part of... I mean, they could have been flying dynops, they could have been doing plenty of things, but...
I think it was an airburst UFO leaving Earth.
I don't know, like, yeah, it's if it were a bang or like the UFO like came through or something like that, I don't know why you would send jets and not helicopters. I mean, jets are normally for intercept or something like that. Like going after, I would send helicopters for recovery effort.
Why did the volume go down?
Maybe it didn't crash, right? Maybe it didn't crash.
Fast.
It took off, and these things were going to meet. Maybe it was at a different location now, and they had it on radar, and these things were just headed in its direction.
I like that. Maybe. Let's bring in another caller. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Well, if it isn't the AT&T crew, how's it going, guys?
AT&T. That's the
You
slogan.
fucking had one chance.
I actually need help.
You want to talk about your internet services or what?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good,
What's up,
buddy.
guys? This is Mike Pistachio from Altoona, Pennsylvania. What's up?
This whole show's now, we can't monetize it because he said that, you know.
Yeah, super doesn't.
You really screwed us there with that.
I really,
We don't make any money
really
anyways.
fucked the peach on this one, boys. I'm so sorry about that. I'm gonna drink a beer for that.
We'll let it slide. Okay,
Don't
you
worry.
drink a beer, we'll call it even. No worries.
All right, sounds good, man. Do you guys down for a good gay story?
Yeah. Let's hear
All
it.
right, yeah, let's do this thing. So, back in 2005, I was starting college at Penn State in Pennsylvania down here, and we moved into this apartment. I moved in with my little brother and another guy, and we moved into this third floor apartment above a jewelry store. And just like a little bit of an out, like the layout of the area connected to our building. So there was like a little bit of like I guess there would be like a walkway from, one side of the building to the other across the roof. And so that was our layout. And the first couple of days, I started seeing weird shit happen. Like my doors in my bedroom would close by themselves. And I'd hear just like weird ass noises in the middle of the night and just kind of felt uneasy about things. And so I called the handyman because my heater was broken in my room. And the guy came in and he was like, "Have you been seeing some like weird shit in this apartment?" I was like, "Well, we just moved in, but yeah, shit's been kind of getting crazy here, and I didn't really know anything about it." He's like, "Dude, the last 3 people that lived here have all saw shit." And he's like, doors opening, lights flickering. I was like, "Dude, what?" So we were stuck in a lease in a college town. You can't break a lease or you're gonna pay. Yeah. So we were like, all right, well, we're gonna have to do this thing. So I just kind of like ignored it. It's like it's not bothering me. I'm not gonna bother it. And then one day I came home from class and I walked through the apartment, through my brother's room into my room because I was on the end. And I noticed on his bed was a bloody tissue. I'm just like, what the fuck is this bloody tissue doing on this bed? So I called him. I was like, "Hey, Mike, did you have a nosebleed or did you hurt yourself or some shit?" He's like, "No, man, I've been in class all day." I was like, "Okay." So I called my roommate and I was like, "Hey, bro, did you have like a nosebleed or did you hurt yourself?" He's like, "No, man, I'm actually in Philadelphia right now." And I'm just like, what the fuck? So there was this bloody tissue on a bed, and so I called the cops because I was like, I don't know what to do really. It was like blood in my house. So I called the cops, and the guy's like, "Well, I guess I'll just take this downtown. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it." I'm like, "I get that." But I also told my dad, and he started doing research, and he said that there was a girl that lived there back in the 70s. She used to work at the restaurant down the street that was connected to my building. And there was a stalker that stalked this woman and ran across the roofs, jumped through her kitchen window and stabbed her like 89 times. Jumped back out the window, and they never caught the guy, right? And
I just want to say, real quick, my dome light. So the view has how many dome lights? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dome lights. 2 in the back, 1 in the back, 1 in the middle, 1 in the front. The one in the middle and the one in the back are regular dome lights. But they will turn on with the one switch. The one up front, it's 2 separate dome lights in one little housing. And you can click the right one, and you can click the left one. Now, for as long as I can remember, the left one, the driver's side one, has just not worked. Like, it would just make this sound, but it wouldn't click anything. And I don't know, I spaced out. I bet you I drove like shit on my way over here right now. Because for some something beyond my conscience, or like my subconscious, told me to take the housing off, which I did. Oh shit, gotta be careful. Yeah, my subconscious told me to take the housing off and see how the mechanism, the switch, see how it works. And so I took it off, unplugged the harness, and then I found that it's a simple, of course it's an old Saturn, this is a really simple design, it's just a little push button, and the push button was just not in its slot. So I fucking fiddled with it for the last like I'm sure you can hear it on video, but I just kept fiddling and fiddling and fiddling. Yeah, I was just fiddling with it, and then next thing I know, I fixed it. It was never broken. The switch was just... I think the switch came out of the housing and went up, and no one thought to look for the switch. And so I had to like pull my roof liner down a little bit, and I found the switch, and I lined the switch up with the hole, and then for like 6 miles I was just like trying to slide it back, and it works. My dome light housing seems like it's a little loose. I don't like that. But other than that, at least the light works. Huh. That's cool. I hope it doesn't hang. No, it's not hanging. Cool. Alright. Interesting podcast, so let's go back to the podcast.
I swear to God, dude. It was 75 years since that had happened. 75 to the year. It was really creepy. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? I guess it was like 40 years, sorry. I got my numbers confused. But like in the 70s, you know what I mean?
And now he's...
it was like 40 years, sorry. I got my numbers confused. But like in the 70s, you know what I mean?
And now he's elderly hanging out in your apartment when you're not there having nosebleeds. Yeah, the fucking
yeah,
chances.
I guess so, man. It was just something kind of like that, and I was just like, "Oh my God!" Like what? Like now, like blood's appearing in my house.
Oh,
and so I was like, "Okay, we're gonna move from my bedroom out to the living room because we didn't have AC at the time either." So I was like, "But I don't really even, you know, I was like, I don't want to deal with that." So I had my girlfriend stay over a couple nights. And in the middle of the night, I'm blind, by the way, pretty much. Like, I need glasses to see, so I can't really see.
Now, there's no car to the left. Oh, there's the car to the left. So there's no car to the left and no car to the right. Why did the light turn yellow?
Could be like some
Now
in my house. But
now I got to deal with these jackasses
in our kitchen, and it floated by, and then it disappeared. And I was like, oh, fuck.
The whole
what the hell is going on in
split
my,
up
in my
here
apartment?
because the road
And my
worked.
girlfriend at the time sat straight up, and she was like, fuck this. And she left, and we broke up. She broke up with me that next day because she was terrified of my apartment.
Yeah, she found out you're using her as bait. You're like, I'm gonna trip her.
I got a green light. See if anyone
Get the fuck out of here.
switches lanes back there and tries to go for the pass. Nope, pretty chill night. Everyone's driving slow. Excellent.
Like, I feel you. So I was like, all right. So I was single again, and I was having a couple friends over one night, and we were smoking a bunch of weed on the couch, and the lights started flickering in the fucking kitchen again, and all the doors of my house closed at the same time, and I swear to God, guys, there were 3 other people to witness this, including my brother that was in his room. I went out to the kitchen, and all of our kitchen knives were sitting out. All of them sitting out on the kitchen counter.
Break that fucking lease. Get the fuck out of there, dude.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing though, dudes. Here's the thing. I never felt negative energy towards her,
Just
towards
the
the
knives.
entity in general. No, it wasn't even that. Even seeing him out, it was just like, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe like like a feeling. And I was just like, maybe she's trying to tell us something. So I was like talking to my little brother, and I was like, do you think she's trying to like get us to help her find out who her killer is? And I was like, man, I feel like I'm in a Scooby-Doo movie now. And I was just like, nah, we're not going to go down that road. But I ended up moving in with another person a couple of weeks later, and we fucking said goodbye to that apartment. But I never found out what happened to it. But dude, it was crazy shit. Yeah.
Let's take the racing line.
Some weird.
I know, man.
Down the floor.
Well, we've talked about that though,
Down
like
the
those
stairs.
certain areas that are just heavier than
Late
other places,
Apex.
right? Because they've, shit's happened there. They've had experiences that something's attached to that.
Cut.
You got trap spirit.
I feel
Fourth gear.
I feel like it's like kind of like trauma too, like the intensity of which she's like died. Like 87 times getting stabbed. It's pretty. That's gnarly. So like I don't know. Like maybe that there was like a reflection of that somehow. I don't know. It's all
It blows my
paranormal.
mind they never caught this dude. Like within a few hours later, you're telling me no one came into the emergency room with like glass fucking cuts all over them from jumping through a fucking window.
He stitched himself, man.
Well, the window was open, man. She was doing her dishes and she had the window wide open, and he just jumped
fucking
through it.
bay windows, like they had to be fucking huge. Like just to jump through them.
I think he went in like legs first.
Or did he go like full send, like full horizontal?
I
just, like,
picture
through the
those
window?
with like the fire escape though, where you climb up all those into the window.
Is there a
Fucking
chance?
cool
Like, so
movies.
you said this was in the 70s?
Yeah, in the 70s. Yeah, like 70, 74.
What's that one guy that was pretty active in California in the 70s? Is it?
Well, it's not California.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry.
We're in Yinzer country here, buddy.
Exactly.
I thought I made a good
Right in the
connection,
middle
but I
of the
forgot.
street.
No, this is
Fucking
Yeah, that's a fun
Christ.
story, man. That's how much longer did you stay there? Do you finish your were there for 4 years or what?
Oh no, dude. Well, I went there for 4 years, but I only stayed in that apartment for a semester. And luckily, whenever our semester ended, it was pretty much right after we were all smoking weed and saw the doors and shit closed, and that was fucked up. But yeah, I moved into another place after that.
I mean, it didn't
It's
follow
terrifying,
you.
man.
The evil force didn't follow you to the next place or anything.
No,
attached
that's
there.
another reason why I think another reason why I think it was like a non-hostile entity, because it didn't really follow me around. Maybe it's just like a
Area
like, whoa, I got fucked up.
51. Interesting.
So,
Penn State shower rooms are safer from that apartment. Jesus.
oh Jesus, don't get me started, bro. Don't get down that road. Don't get down the road.
Anyways, next call.
Well, gents, hey, it was good talking to you. You gotta take it easy, and I'll post whenever I'm off block because I get banned because I dumped it on to like shit. So.
All right, hey, thanks for the story. That's good. Appreciate it.
See you, gents.
Take care, buddy. That's fucked. That's terrifying. Dude, without even knowing that story, doors are opening by themselves or closing. That's enough.
That's enough.
That's fucking enough.
See ya.
It's drafty. Oh, it's fucking drafty, and doors are. Fuck you. I'm out of here. Bye.
I don't know how
Bye.
cheap rent would have to be for me to live there.
And but you would live there for cheap rent, though, as you're saying.
Yeah. I just don't know the number.
Yeah, there's definitely. Yeah, you could put a number on.
There's
that.
a
You could
number.
put
There's a number.
definitely no. I have a number in my head. What would it be?
Well, right now rent's like $1,000 a room, so if you get half price rent, you could deal with a little poltergeist.
No.
No.
Yeah, especially
I wouldn't sleep.
Andrew sleeps outside at this point. He's not even
fuck
in the
that.
place. All right, let's bring in another caller. Hello, Cosmic Channels.
Hello,
Hello,
Hi there.
can you hear me?
we can.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello?
I've talked to you guys so much on Messenger and stuff. I'm the girl that works at Tesla.
Oh shit, Tesla. When